your show.
Laady.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. I am Benedine Yaapera, your host for today. Today our focus is going to be cost of transportation. We will be discussing how it has affected Benue State, especially people living in Makurdi. The hike of transportation has been unbearable for people living in Makurdi. People in Makurdi are unable to afford basic services due to high cost of transportation, caused by a dramatic rise in fuel price, of which a liter costs about 1,000 naira to 1,400 and is progressively multiplying. The cost has either negatively or positively affected several aspects of our society and economy. You can also be part of us when you join us on Facebook. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. Do well to like our page and stay up to speed for updates. This is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. Our focus for today is going to be transportation costs in Makurdi. So now, I'll be introducing my friends who are here with me in the studio. Mimi Faith Kwatule and Laady Louisa. They will share their thoughts on how the high cost of transportation has affected people living in Makurdi. Over to you now, Miss Laady. What do you think has led to the high cost of transportation?
Several factors contributed to the cost of transportation. Here are some key influence. Global factors. We have fuel price. Fluctuations in crude oil prices impact transportation costs. Economic conditions, inflation, recession, or economic growth affect transportation demand and costs.
Okay. So, Ms. Mimi, what do you think has led to the high cost of transportation?
The effect of or the cost of transportation is basically bad condition. Okay. Yes, the bad condition of roads, because many vehicles tends to get damaged while they are on the road. So this leads to bad or high cost of transportation.
Okay, so you're saying bad roads?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Laady, how do you feel it has affected people living in Makurdi?
Okay, the cost of transportation have affected a lot of people in the sense that due to the cost of transportation, a lot of people are unable to travel out.
Okay.
And it also affected the way things are being sold in the markets. Yes. As well. So because we can't go out and before, if you should go to, let's say from here to Lafia was 600 or so, but now it's more than that. It's about 2,000 plus or more. So bringing things from other places to your own place now is more expensive. So I think that's it.
Okay. So yeah, I school in Taraba State, and when I was in 100 level, when I firstly started, it was 3,000 or so transportation fee. So now it's 5,500. So you can see the increase. Miss Mimi, how do you feel it has affected people living in Makurdi?
Okay, from what I've seen so far, many people who work have quit their jobs because the price of transportation they used to go to their work is higher than the salary they earn. So they basically just quit their jobs because it's of no use, because the transportation they spend on going to work every day is higher than the salary they earn every month. And also from what I've seen, many car owners have stopped using their cars, because I can tell you for a fact, I've seen in my neighbor.
Okay.
He usually drives his car, but so far recently he has stopped driving his car because of the high cost of transportation.
Yes.
And because the money he used to buy fuel is high. So basically he has stopped using his car. He used public transport to go to anywhere he wants to go to. And again, schools, many students have dropped the way they go to school.
Okay.
Because BSU students, like this, some of them who don't stay in campus, people who stay off campus,
Yes.
they reduce the way they come to school. Maybe they go to school twice a week or once a week. So many students, even young people, old people, everybody just affected due to the high cost of fuel.
Yes.
So it's really bad. From what I've seen, it's bad.
Yes, you're right. Because if you're talking about car owners, my mom owns the car, and then she's been missing work lately because of the fuel stuff. She's not been able to keep up with weekdays and stuff. And then going back to school, like our hostel, is outside the school premises. It's not in the school premises, so it's a bit far from school. So now, when I started schooling there, a bike to school was like 15 naira. You can imagine. Now if you pick bike now, they'll be telling you 300, 350.
And the distance will not be
350.
actually that much, but the price
Yes.
will be plenty.
So me now, it's not too far, so I'll just trek and go to school. If it's raining, I'll sit. I'll sit in the class and
It's
wait.
part of exercise.
Exactly. It's part of exercise.
So basically, this cost of transportation has a negative side and also a positive side because, okay.
So now, Miss Laady,
Yeah.
do you think there are possibly any positive effects?
Yeah, sure. There are. And okay. Jesus.
Okay, one of the positive effects I've seen in the cost of transportation is the traffic, because many people do not use their vehicles anymore. So the road is usually free. Unlike before, you see there are many cars on the road, and due to this, it reduces the level of accidents.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's not really road. Many drivers using their vehicles on the road, so it reduces the hike of or the volume of traffic on the road.
Okay. And
Most people now walk mostly, which improve their health, their general health.
Yes,
Yes.
improves their health because people don't like walking. They don't like doing exercise. So due to the cost of transportation, they will learn to walk. They will learn to walk. So they have to keep their body fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very positive. Over to you listening to us now. How do you think cost of transportation has affected people living in Benue State, especially in Makurdi? Share your thoughts with us on Facebook. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. So now, I suppose we all have personal experiences, how the cost has affected us personally.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
So are you comfortable with the cost of transportation? Has it positively affected you in any way, Miss Laady?
It has affected me in many ways. Like, okay, for instance, before I used to use 200 naira from here to the stadium, but for my own training, because I'm a sport person.
Okay.
So, but right now it costs me like 1,000 naira just to go and then to come back, and that 1,000, which is a 2,000 naira, and it makes me to reduce the number of times I go for my training.
Okay.
And also in terms of going to the market, getting some things, or going back to school as well, because I'm a student. So it's like it's really affecting me.
Okay. Yeah. Miss Mimi,
Yes.
are you comfortable with the cost of transportation?
No, I am not. I'm not comfortable because, especially when I'm going back to school, every time I'm going back to school, the price of transportation
Yes.
gets high because I'm schooling in Boko. So normally, at first, when I started going to Boko, my transportation was 800 naira. But now it's 2,000 naira, which is not really good. So it's really affecting me. And especially going to the market, because I cannot remember the last time I've been to the market. I cannot remember. Because normally I usually stay at home. I'm a home person. Okay. I'm always indoor. So due to the cost of transportation has made me even more indoor. Let me just put it that way, because I don't usually go places. I don't usually go places like that because of the cost of transportation. And sometimes if I want to go back to school, if I want to buy school stuffs, I will not be able to go to the market. Sometimes I will travel. Then when I arrive at Boko Park, I will struggle to go to market to go and get some things before going back to school. So sometimes it's very stressful because I'm holding my luggages. Okay. Still going to the market to go and get things, then going back to school. So it's really stressful. It's really stressful. And again, I can testify from what I've seen my mother. Because my mother is a farmer. Okay. She's a farmer, so she economizes the way she goes out. Yes. Yeah. So sometimes she wants to go and see her sister, but the fuel. Yeah. Yeah. So because my mother, she loves going to visit her sister, her junior sister, very well. So due to the cost of transportation and the high price of fuel, basically, if you see my mother going out, it's for farm. Yeah, because she cannot be wasting money for fuel. So it's just basically for farm. So anytime you see us in the car going out, it's just farm. To go to farm or church. Yes, so exactly. we don't go out again to go and visit family or friends. So it's just basically church or farm.
Even church, there's this place.
It's once in a
very,
while.
Very close. Yeah. It's trackable. So there was this time, the last time I returned for holiday, a friend of mine was traveling like today. Then I was supposed to travel the next day. So she traveled. I asked her how much was the transport fare. She said 5,000. Jeez. So I now carried 5,000 to the park now the next day to pay. As I went, they are telling me 6,000. I said, when? How did this happen? So if I didn't have like extra money on me, that's how things would have gone very bad. So Miss Laady. Yeah. We have high income earning homes and low income earning homes, right? Yeah. So do you think the cost of transportation currently has affected low income earning homes more than the high income earning homes?
I would say yes and no, in the sense that high earners, they are also affected in the sense that what they used to get like for 50 naira is now maybe 200 or 300. So they have to like put in more effort to get what they used to get at the rate of 50 naira. Then it affects the low earners more in the sense that they don't earn much, but they have to give out more. So it really affects them.
And I guess that's what's making them to give up their jobs.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Miss Mimi, do you think low-income earning homes are more affected than high-income earning homes?
Well, I think the best answer I would give is that both the poor and the rich are affected due to the high cost of transportation, because everybody has their responsibility to play. So whether you earn high or you earn low, it still affects you one way or the other. You will still feel you will still be affected. That is just the thing.
So my mom was like, she followed her colleague to work the other day, and then they went to a filling station. This woman, she ordered fuel for like 25,000, and it was not even up to anything. Can you imagine? She had to add. She bought fuel for like 30,000 that day. My mom was like, wow, this is good.
Something that would have filled her time.
And sometimes and sometimes you see people with flashy cars are carrying passengers. You just imagine, you say, I thought this man is supposed to be a rich man. Because
everybody is just trying to earn a living.
But you see, he's carrying passengers because of the cost of fuel and transportation. So both the rich and the poor are affected.
Yeah.
So what has a beginning must have a way out, right? Do you think there are or is any way out for this current high cost of transportation, Miss Laady?
Yeah, sure. The way out, if only they will implement fuel subsidy. Yeah, and implementation of good security measures. It will also help.
Okay, and implementing fuel subsidy.
Yeah.
That's cutting down the fuel prices, right? Okay, so Miss Mimi, do you think there are or is any way out?
Yeah, like my friend Yaya already said, she said implementation of subsidy, good road, and to add to what she has said, I think maintaining or developing new road will also reduce the cost of transportation.
You know, this bad road stuff, I also think that yes, it contributes to the high cost, because I don't think the fuel price alone will make these people increase that 5k to 6,000. So imagine I did not really have cash on me that day.
Because the bad road again also damaged their car.
Yes.
So they have to increase the price.
Okay,
of
can you imagine going to Otukpo right now? You know, the Laady road is not too good. It's very, very bad. So it affects while traveling. It affects them a lot. So I think that's make them to like increase the cost of transportation as well.
Okay, so
if only they will like repair the road, it will make it easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
The high cost of transportation has definitely affected our society and economy in various ways, and we hope it changes someday. That's it on today's episode of Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. I am Mdote Benedine, Yaapera, and my friends
Ihola Di Louisa,
Mimi Kwatule.
Don't forget to remember to like our page on Facebook. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and stay up to speed with the latest updates. See you guys soon. Bye.